start again.
We are losing a control point.
Oh man, cannot get to this point. They are everywhere. See if we can get the stream back up. Are you back in, Kirk?
Yep, I'm back in.
Yeah, that was strange. That my stream dropped, then your net dropped.
Yeah.
I think my stream gave your internet connection Ebola.
It's like nope.
Bad times, man.
Die. But yeah, that's basically where I want to end up. Like I've been a fan of Rooster Teeth in particular for 6 years of my life, and going through that difficult, angsty teenage period as well, especially. That was, you know, those were the people who got me through those years a little bit easier than it would have been without them. So
yeah,
to work towards that and eventually, you know, hop on with them at some point in the next few years, then even if I'm a coffee runner there, then I'd be very, very happy with the job.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's going to sound really bad, but I want to be like Jacksepticeye without being like Jacksepticeye, if that makes any sense. Because he's the one who got me out of depression, and his style of videos is what I want to do. But obviously I'm not like him. In no way a league of like him, Markiplier and Jack and PewDiePie. But hell no. I'm not that funny. But
well, I mean, I tell you what, actually, even as an individual YouTuber, I look at the likes of PewDiePie and Markiplier and that lot, and I always don't want that many subscribers. You know, that's a lot of responsibility weighing on your shoulders. And one of the things for me, which was great about YouTube, is the fun in it. And as far as I was aware, if I was going to enter YouTube for a living, then I'd be quite happy with the bare minimum amount of subscribers to make a living off that, because then I feel that I've reached that goal and I can at least pay a bit more attention to making sure subscribers feel that I'm still connected to them.
Yeah.
Hey, I want YouTube. How can I? Right, I was thinking about doing a video on this, and it's going to sound really weird. But YouTube to me is like me playing golf when I was a kid. Right, listen to it. Right, I've got the basic equipment now, basically playing a second-hand fucking golf set and golf balls and shoes and whatever. So that's my basic setup, and I'm just doing it for fun. But I want to get a bit more professional now. So I'm starting to practice more, for example, on my pronunciations on words or timings when it comes to jokes or my editing skills and this. So I'm fine-tuning myself. And I want to be noticed, but at the same time, I'm okay doing it as a hobby. So if I, for example, get scouted or people coming towards my channel to watch my videos and I make money off it or a career out of it, that's great. But if I'm just knocking about doing videos and not actually earning money, that is completely fine too. So you understand where I'm coming from. But I would love to get to the stage of YouTube where I can be on a better living than I am on now. Because I don't live badly with with the job I've got now. But I want to live a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I was really late getting into YouTube. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 27 now. I didn't even use YouTube about 4 or 5 years ago, which is strange. I didn't watch anything. I didn't have any association with it at all. It was just something that I knew of, and a few of my friends did it and watched it. So I was just at my friend's house one day, and they were just sat watching YouTube, and I didn't know about the whole structure of it. I didn't know people could make channels. I just thought it was, well, whoever, I don't know. I was totally lost in it. Right. So I started watching people, and the guy who got me inspired to doing YouTube, he's not even a big I mean, he's got over 100,000 subs now, but the guy who got me into it, it's just a channel called Stephen Plays. It's nothing special at all, you know, no discredit to him. But all he did was just do Let's Plays, and that's what I wanted to watch. I watched him playing Skyrim and Zelda Twilight Princess and things like that, and now I watch his videos every single day. I don't know what it is, like I say, he's not He's not overly charismatic, he's not overly funny, he just plays games with his wife and he genuinely enjoys them, and he's at a point where he's got 100,000 subs and he does like a yearly roundup video, so I've watched his last 3 or 4 yearly roundup videos, and his growth is just incredible, and the amount of money he makes, he's already said he doesn't make a lot of money, but he makes enough to pay his mortgage, pay his rent, and play games for a living, and that is it. That'd be fantastic.
Do you know how long I've been watching YouTube videos?
Right.
How long have you been watching YouTube videos?
I can remember when Annoying Orange was only at 700 subscribers. I remember Game Theory being at about 1,500 when I subscribed to them.
This map is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
So that's how long I've been watching YouTube videos, but I didn't start a channel until December properly. I did do 2 videos, I think no, 3 videos before, back in 2013. But that was just my brother sticking me on the computer, and I was like, okay, I'll do this for him. My brother edited the videos and did the intro and everything, but...
Yeah.
And then I got to a stage in my life where, because I always wanted to be a musician, but I didn't feel like I was any good at songwriting, which is what I wanted to do. And when my daughter and my son was born, I got severe depression afterwards because I wasn't working. And I was there like, I'm not providing for my family. And then I watched Jacksepticeye's beginner guide video.
Yeah.
And then him saying how much effort he puts towards it and how much positive feedback gives to him, and it just went in a tantrum, basically. Not a tantrum, tantrum is what I meant to say. And then that just inspired me to do my own channel. So as soon as I got a PS4, because I couldn't afford a game capture card, and the one I had was terrible. I got the game, I got the PS4, I got my internet, and thought, right, I'll go for it.
Yeah, go on, man.
But yeah, one of my other favourite YouTubers who I've been watching for years is called Olizandri, who does Nintendo games, and he's bloody amazing, and he's been doing it since 2011, and he should be a lot bigger than what he is. I think he's only at, well, 320,000 subscribers. It's still big, but...
Yeah, Cam's saying as well, not Cam, sorry, Sep's saying as well, making even just enough to live on would be awesome, and setting up a donations button or a Patreon. See, when you're doing live streams, like Sep, you seem to focus on live streams, man. No one should ever think that setting up a donations button is cheeky or asking for handouts. It's not. Some people genuinely want to. It's effectively a tip jar. If some people think you're, if they're enjoying your entertainment, then why not? Why not get a tip? And also Patreon. A lot of people have set up Patreon. I mean, I've got one. I don't talk about it ever. It's just there in case anyone ever asks them, and don't ever expect anyone to ever use it. But it's just there in case. Well, yeah, Patreon's a good idea for funding as well. I mean, some people. I mean, Boogie2988.
No.
If you've heard of him,
yeah,
Boogie. He does that Francis thing and whatnot. He set up a Patreon recently, and he already gets over $1,000 a month in Patreon funding. And he even just says he's not gone out of his way to say what he's using it for. He's literally just said he's going to be using this to pay bills and live off. And if people are happy doing that for him, then he shouldn't ever have to justify.
I mean, there's
himself.
also tipping on. Oh, really?
Twitch and things.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Twitch is
Twitch
the big
would
one,
be
really,
easier to stream on, but because I've got a YouTube channel, I just feel like I should do YouTube live streaming because it all goes on my views and my subs as well. So it's more recognition for the channel.
Funnily enough, actually, I feel like I'm at this stage where if I was to stream, I'd probably want to go Twitch because I think that I don't know. I mean, I've sort of been to and fro with making videos and live streaming, and I think I don't do badly either, to be honest. And like I say, more recently, I've been looking to expand all of my skills, such as drawing and writing, even more recently, rather than just a video editing style. If I was to go live streaming, then I feel like I would enjoy it a lot more if I had a streaming schedule as opposed to a video schedule. You can have the live stream there and then. And then you can upload it to YouTube. It's as simple as that, and I think it would just make my life, considering what I want to do, a lot more easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, with me, even though I love how my streams are going at the moment. I enjoy them, but I don't at the same time. And the reason why I don't is because even though I love chatting to the people, it's off-putting from the game sometimes. Especially for example, the Life is Strange for what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
Even
some
though
games
it's nice,
can transition a bit better. Well, I mean, a game like this where it's PvP and there's no substance, these
Yeah.
are fantastic for streaming. But see, narrative games, I kind of want to live stream The Wolf Among Us, but you know, the Telltale game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just kind of want to enjoy it myself. But
There's
I do
so many
like
people
I do
that's-
like making Let's Play episodes. But what I like about live streaming, I mean, the main thing is interacting with people live while they're enjoying your videos or throwing insults.
Yeah.
Either way, it's, you know, it's fun. But Let's Plays, I enjoy the whole creative side of it. Like, oh yeah, this will look good if I put this filter here, or if I put this text here, or this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of time. I've got 2 kids. You're the same, man. You've got kids. Time is
Yeah.
fucking precious, especially when you're working as
But-
well.
But the thing is though, I don't know why, but I always seem to find time to make the videos anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do that bad. I mean, I've got a few friends who've got like, he's got 1 kid, and he's like, how the hell do you spend so much time gaming? I'm like, I manage my time quite well. My girlfriend,
Yeah.
bless her, she's quite happy going to bed at around 10:30 to 11 o'clock every night. So on my nights off, which is 3 times a week, as soon as 10:30 hits, I'm up until 2 AM doing my gaming, so I can still get a good 20 hours a week gaming if I want to. So it's good.
Well, I'll tell you one
It's nice.
My biggest inspiration is my partner.
Mm.
So I wouldn't be able to do it because while I'm streaming, well, the kids are already in bed when I start streaming or recording. But for example, throughout the day, if I want to spend 2 hours editing,
Yeah.
she just lets me go out and do it. And I had a discussion with her, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, and I said to her, why do you let me do this? Because I feel like I'm not spending as much time as I should with the kids.
Yeah.
And she went, I don't mind you sacrificing time now because I believe that your channel can do well. And you
That's
can earn
it.
money in the future off it, so it'll be a
Perseverance and
better life
whatnot.
for all of us.
It's funny because the person who actually, it wasn't me who decided on my own to make my channel. My girlfriend at the time, my ex now, still a good. She was basically all about saying, why don't you just go and do it? You know, you've been saying to me for that we've been together 3 months by that point. She said, you know, the last 3 months, all you've been talking about is, oh, you know, I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that. Why don't you just get out there and actually
Do it.
work towards it and do it? And
Yeah.
so I did, and here I am. And even though I'm now split from her, it must be said actually that's part and parcel of the reason I've taken this hiatus. You know, I've actually doing a lot of, I'm just free of uni now actually, so I've been looking at my options and what to do with life and what I should really focus on, and I've decided that ultimately my passion and the thing which I've always wanted to do for about 5 years now is go and work at the company that gave me so much joy throughout my teenage life.
Yeah.
And she's part and parcel of that. You know, without her pushing me to go and create my channel, I wouldn't be able to now say, look at all of the Let's Plays and look at all of these, all this video content which I've made in the past 8 months even. You know, I've showed that I can, you know, I've got the skills in those areas, and I've grown much more comfortable talking to people on camera, talking to people over voice. I mean, goodness me, this is my first proper live stream where I'm actively participating on it, and I don't feel out of place at all. You know, I feel I've slipped in without too much hassle or work, to be honest.
Yeah. Yo, Ethan, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Everybody, for example, Ethan, I'll use Ethan as an example.
Shit.
Anyone who's watching this stream who's thinking about doing a YouTube video or a live stream,
Shit.
there's nothing more scarier than the first video or the first stream.
Oh no.
There's nothing more scarier than that. But as soon as the video's up there, and as soon as you get that one view, which is legit,
Yeah. Guys,
there's
fucking
no-
hell, look at... I mean, go back to your first video. My very first video is me just talk. I've got a really terrible phone. I'm recording myself talking, going over my manga book collection, and I mean, I'm from Yorkshire. I've got a monotone accent as it is, but God, I sound like a robot in my first like 5 or 6
Right.
videos.
A lot of people was on the YouTube gaming community page was like my
Damn.
Oh, sorry,
people.
Paul.
I'm not going to name any YouTubers' names, But there's this one tuber that thought about quitting YouTube because everybody kept on slagging off the quality of his videos
Yeah.
and what have you. So I decided to, you know, post Jacksepticeye's first ever video. Watch Jacksepticeye's first ever video. The audio is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It's silent for the majority of it. He puts on an American accent because he's ashamed of his own accent. It's just
Fucking hell.
everything.
Cam,
Everything. What?
look at this. All this time we've been talking away, and fucking Kirk is at top of the team apologising to me, and I've just realised why. I've been raping the shit out of our team, looking at him at top. You need to be streaming yourself, you big nerd, with them scores. Fuck.
I'm sorry, I've killed you twice and you didn't even notice.
I know. I've died, right, while I've been talking. I've just heard you back go, oh, sorry, Paul. I'm like, why is he saying sorry? Oh, that's why, yeah, 'cause he's been a dick. Fucking hell.
But yeah, but I've gotten to the stage now, and this is one thing that's giving me the confidence to say, do you know what? Fuck my quality. I'm gonna do the videos, edit the videos the way that I want. And if people like me for me, they'll watch. If they don't like it, they won't watch. It's as simple as that. Quality will come over time, especially when with YouTube, definitely, because anyone who's starting it, unless you've been, if you're starting and you've never, for example, done video editing or photo editing or anything like that, obviously they're going to be freaking shit when you start. So that quality will come over time.
Yeah, your confidence goes up. I mean, I look at like my old maybe 5 or 6 videos. God, I'm so nervous talking. I'm so like, I don't know. It's very robotic as well. You know, you don't. Once you get to a point where when you record that first video where you can listen to yourself. I mean, I know everyone dislikes hearing their own voice. Well, majority. But when you listen back to one of your videos where you actually sound like you're talking to one of your friends or a person, that's when you know you're comfortable doing it. And then after that, it's just easy. Then you just the whole fear and thinking you shit just kind of like slips away, which is good.
Right.
Sorry, Paul.
So shit.
Fuck off. This guy needs banning. Look at his score. This guy needs a real job.
Right. What I'm gonna do for shits and giggles for a 200 subscriber special. I've decided I'm going to do this now.
Oh no, he's going to kill me! Run away.
I used to be an admin for an anime page.
Right.
Oh fuck,
and
no,
just before Battle of Gods came out, back in 2013, I decided to do a video on what I'm expecting from it. And you should hear how quiet, how jittery, and how nervous I sounded behind that mic. And I'm going to post it onto Facebook to show how far I've come in the last 3 years.
Sepp has said his first ever video on YouTube was back in 2008 of him lip syncing the Kappa Mikey theme song. Oh god.
No.
I am not going to tell you my actual very first video, but that's the first video I recorded.
Sepp, we need to see that, man. Come on. Foot team,
Foot team.
lad. Come on.
Up north.
I'm getting fully
just jetpack to you. Okay,
fully wrecked. What is your score, Kirk? God damn.
Good.
You bloody students in your free time. You make me sick.
No.
Did I just rape you with an elbow?
You just elbowed me.
That needs to go on a nice little reel. I think we need the music from the Spock and Kirk fight.
All I kept going into my head was
elbow face. Look at that score. He's got more than us combined. Fuck off!
Sweet.
Fuck off! What an hat trick, you scumbag! With your Motorstorm avatar.
Is that you, the Turkey Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check out your subscribe now.
No, don't now. Evil.
Do you want to know how many credits I got from that?
About fucking 10 grand.
With 1,068 total credits.
Fuck you know. I got about 6.
Oh, you do a FIFA series?
I do a FIFA series, yeah.
God damn it. Right, should we back out and try a different game mode?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, that might be one of the best games I've had.
Yeah, watch this now, watch this. All people watching this stream will be like, right, can Kirky do a stream now? We'll just fuck off, Paul. send him loads of git goods.
I would.
Oh, I've seen your videos before, Kirk.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Did you not like them?
I'm already subscribed.
Oh, there we are.
Apparently.
Right, what game mode shall we try?
How long have you been doing YouTube for?
I started last August. And actually, I will counter your point by saying that the scariest thing is putting up your first video. The scariest thing from my YouTube career is 6 months later going back and looking at that first video.
I just did that. And I
It's
just said like...
horrifying.
Are you guys in this one?
Like, I am now. I was there like, shit, is that how... Because on my first video on this channel, I was that nervous, I was just jittery. Do you know when you just couldn't stop talking, but for all the wrong reasons? And you just don't know where you want your channel to come, and I was there like, should I swear, should I not swear, should I do this, should I not
Ethan
do that?
is saying, have you played Battlefront 2? If you're on about the PS2 and Xbox version, I avoided those games because I was absolute dog shit at them. Terrible. Terrible. Do you remember the Lord of the Rings clone one? The Lord of the Rings Conquest? God, that game was terrible.
What, Lord of the Rings Conquest?
Not Conquest, sorry. What were it called? Conquest, that was the RTS one, right? I'm on about the...
No, Lord of the Rings Conquest was the Battlefront one. I can't join you, by the way. Would you be able to throw up another invite?
Oh, right. How come you can't join this one?
I have no idea. It got it froze on the join screen.
Alright, I'll back out of that one then.
Oh, and I think I can join you now, don't I?
Oh, damn, I've backed out. Shit. Damn it. Right, we'll try another one.
Yeah, the RTS one was Battle for Middle-earth.
Ah, yeah.
Which was an amazing couple of games, by the way.
Yeah, Battle for Middle-earth were really good, especially the second one, the Wrath of the Witch King, or Rise of the Witch King.
Wrath of the Witch King was the expansion pack for Battle for Middle-earth 2, and both of those were absolutely excellent. I'm surprised there has not been a Battle for Middle-earth 3. I kind of enjoyed Lord of the Rings Conquest, actually. I just think it was not unique enough and not done cleanly enough to make it interesting. But yes, I have played Battlefront 2. And I will say this much, I think EA's Star Wars Battlefront gets a lot of hate, unduly so. Yes, it could do with more content in the base package, I think everyone agrees with that. But consider this, there's been a 10-year gap. That's weird, it says joining game 9 and it does not go down. I'll see whether I can't join you when you're fully in.
That's strange.
But yeah, consider this, there's been a 10-year gap since the last fully fledged console Battlefront.
Yeah.
There would have been so much development on the game in those 10 years.
Yeah.
That what we've ended up with now is probably what LucasArts would have ended up with.
The thing is, I mean, I might be one of the people who, when this got announced, I didn't want it to be like the old ones because I genuinely just didn't like them. I couldn't play them. How this game got sold to me was, DICE are making it. It's Battlefield with a Star Wars skin. I'm like, right, yeah, that's me. And that's kind of what I've got. The only thing what's a little bit annoying is I expect to... I mean, I don't know if you guys are Battlefield players, but the big maps, I wanted this game to be, right, I'm on a big map. Oh, look, there's a vehicle over there in a field. I'm just going to jump in it and drive off. But instead, we've got tokens, which I know it does it for balancing issues and things, but it'd have been so amazing if you could just run around the field in tanks and all sorts of nonsense.
I'm very disappointed by the lack of customization options in this Battlefront, actually.
Well, man, your audio just became crystal clear.
Yeah, that's good. I just closed Battlefront and reopened it again.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you were really muffled before.
I have a feeling that there might have been something jamming up the connection.
Ah, so what about you guys in the comments anyway? What would you say is your favourite Star Wars game and your worst Star Wars game? My favourite Star Wars game, if I had to pick one, I would go with Knights of the Old Republic 2 or Star Wars Pod Racer. Love that game. I spent so many hours on my Dreamcast playing that game.
Whoa, what games was on the GameCube?
You've got Star Wars, you've got Star Wars Clone Wars, and then you've got Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Squadron 3. You've got the Lego Star Wars games, and I think that's it. Rogue Squadron 3 were pretty awesome.
Which is the one where you customise your own Jedi?
Customise your own Jedi. Ah, are you on about Jedi Outcast? The first person one?
No, it wasn't.
The one where he plays Kyle Katarn?
No.
It wasn't that Jedi Academy.
Ah, yeah, there's Jedi Academy, then Jedi Academy 2, Jedi Outcast.
Might be Jedi Academy.
Possibly, yeah.
But I think that's the only Star Wars. You know what? I've only played 2 Star Wars games prior to this.
Alright. Have you been able to jump into this one, Kirk?
I've been unable to connect to the EA servers again, to be honest.
That is strange.
So, not looking good.
Oh. I see you play Rocket League. Do you fancy giving me a game at some point?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. I'm pretty shit,
It's
by
good
the way.
fun. That's okay.
The worst Star Wars game for me was probably a fighting game on PS1 called The Masters of Terrace Cassie.
There was another Star Wars fighting game.
Awful.
And I can't remember what it was
Oh,
called.
I know what you're on about. Are you on about Star Wars
It
Demolition?
was on the PS1.
Yeah, where you chose
Boy,
vehicles.
it was slow.
Alright, I want
Huh?
to see.
It was the one where you chose vehicles and you were in like an arena. It was kind of like trying to do the whole Vigilante 8 kind of thing.
No. It wasn't vehicles or anything.
God, that was terrible.
Right, I want to see how similar we all are. Top 3 games.
It's of Terrace Sea.
Your top 3 games and your top 3 most hated games.
Wow, that's pretty. God, top 3 games. That's very vague. Because, I mean, we've all played so many games, but fucking hell, right? If I had to name 3 games right now, see, I've got 2 already. 2 are already in my head, and that would be Metal Gear Solid 3 and Final Fantasy 12. But God, that third one. Hang on, I'm just trying to think of games what I've played so much it hurts. Metal Gear Solid 3, Tony Hawk Underground, just for nostalgia, and I love skateboarding. Those are the ones what have given me the more enjoyment than any other video games I've ever played. So yeah.
Alright. My top 3 would probably Zelda Ocarina of Time at top.
Yeah, good game.
Beyond Two Souls second.
Yeah, great game.
And
Hey, top
one.
gold.
I did. No, I'm not sure whether to say my. Oh no, there's so many better games than that.
We need a pod. Where is this goddamn pod?
What number 3 be? I want to join in on your chat, but my laptop's being a fucking dick. It's being a dick. Hey, lady, stop shooting me. I'm trying to think here. Ooh. Ocarina of Time. You know what? Why did I even have to think of that?
Ah,
Sonic
you
Adventure 2
camping,
Battle.
Kirk.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Yeah, that's a cool game. I'm very excited. Oh, I'm sure we're going to mention. Oh yeah, you know the company that did Beyond Two Souls Camp, Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for their new game?
Oh.
Wow.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit Becoming Human.
That looks good.
That started out as a PlayStation 3 tech demo called Kara.
It did.
And
You're right.
oh my god, how emotional was Kara? Cam, you need to watch Kara and then watch how good Beyond looks, because Detroit looks.
Detroit.
Just in terms of moving the console to a new generation. Insane.
Okay.
Yeah, just watch Kara and try not to cry.
Is it going to be one of the virtual reality games? Because that would be awesome.
No, it's like a Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain kind of game again.
Ah.
Or as Michael Cage, the guy who directs them, likes to call them, L'Experience.
Would it be cool to have that sort of game in the PS4 virtual reality?
God, I wouldn't even know where to start with worst games because there's games what are just pure shit.
Superman 80.
What you can have a little think while I ring off my best games or my favourite games. So my favourite games, I'm not going to go by the bitch ass route and go Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, all that sort of stuff. I'll say Mass Effect 2, Metal Arms, Glitch in the System, great game that one, and just so for the sense of how much it meant and how many hours I put in Battlefront 2, but I will admit that I think Battlefront's a better game than Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Pokemon Ruby as well comes a close fourth.
Oh, for goodness, my internet's not working, so... Well, not internet as in this, but I mean on the laptop.
Hey, Sep, top 3 games are Final Fantasy 8, Crash Bandicoot 3 and Metal Gear Solid 3. Nice choice, man.
Nice.
Good choices.
Good games, FF8.
Worst games?
Oh god. See, this is the thing.
Scrabble.
Universal Studios on GameCube.
Right.
May as well not be a fucking game. Every Harvest Moon ever.
I'm gonna say the one, like, when I'm gonna choose my worst, I'm gonna choose the ones that disappointed me the most. Because I don't think because hated ones are more generic because everybody tends to hate them. So ones that disappointed me the most was Thief.
Yeah, my brother used to love Thief.
I didn't complete it because
bad.
I didn't complete it because I did the first mission. I thought no, waited so long to get this game, got it, and I was just disappointed.
Yeah.
Can I switch teams?
We can back out, man, if you want, and see if we can all get in together.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Right.
I'm actually in a game with you.
I've backed out.
You should be able to jump back in, man. There's space. Right. Ethan Lee has commented saying Knights of the Old Republic is your favourite. Jedi Starfighter was the worst. See, Jedi Starfighter, I started doing a Let's Play of that thinking it'd be quite fun to play, and you know what? It fucking isn't. So I've stopped that Let's Play. It's not good, is it? What about, it's easier for me to say, because hate's a strong word, I can't really hate it because I've not played much.
But I really don't like you.
But a franchise that I do not like is the Demon, Dark Souls, Bloodborne kind of games.
I do not like those.
I just can't.
I love those games, but I hate them at the same time.
The thing what bugs me about them is they're RPGs without a storyline, I guess. And I know people who play them are going to contradict me and say, well, they have got a storyline, just don't get it. I can't get into them, man. If a game is overly difficult that I am genuinely not good at it, I can't enjoy it. So
Assassin's Creed 3.
See, I like Creed 3. I really liked Creed 3. My favourite Assassin's Creed, my favourite game in certain series is kind of like, I get a lot of stick for it, like, out of every single Final Fantasy game I've ever played, which is most of them, Final Fantasy 12 is my favourite, and a lot of people dislike that game. I absolutely love it.
A game which a lot of people hated and the critics hated, but I absolutely love, is a PS3 game which goes by the name of Haze.
Haze. Wow.
Haze.
See, I'll join. What, and you love that game?
I don't love it, but I think it got a lot of undue.
Yeah. See, I'll jump in on that as well. A PlayStation 3 game, what a lot of people ripped apart, including critics, was an RPG by Obsidian, the guys who did Knights of the Old Republic 2, called Alpha Protocol. And no matter what anyone says about that game, I finished that game 5 times. I love that game.
The game
I really enjoyed it.
One of my favourite games, which everybody seems to slag off, is Fable 2.
See, I've never been a Fable fan. I played.
Well, everybody slags Fable 2 off, but
I enjoyed the
ending
first
being
one.
a bit. Apart from the ending, the anticlimactic ending with,
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed number 1. I can remember some funny parts, like oh god, there's a chicken chaser, I believe. There's a chicken chaser. And that trader, I'm a trader, many lovely things.
He's in the second one.
He's probably a better
everybody...
trader than the guy out of Resi 4, you know, that what are you buying? What are you selling?
But I never played Fable 1, so...
Right. Oh, you should get the anniversary edition, man. It's cool.
I've got it. I'm going to play... I was going to do it as a...
Camping little bitch. I see you, you Duros fuck. Oh, he got me. Fucking twat. Camping on top at Sandcrawler, what a dick.
Right, a game that you thought you might not like.
I hope you die of pestilence in-game, not in real life. That'd be awful.
Right. A game that you thought you would hate, but you ended up loving.
A game I thought I'd hate, but I love. Right, I'm trying to find a game. Oh, you know what? This sounds very strange. Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 was the first Battlefield game I'd ever played. Now, bear in mind, I'd never, ever played multiplayer online games before Battlefield 3. It never appealed to me in my life. So I saw my friend playing it, I'm like, this is boring, you're just shooting people. Played Battlefield 3, went out and bought it the next day, clocked over 400 hours online.
Jeez.
So, yeah, I played that a lot. Battlefield 4, I put 90 hours into online because of the rubber banding issues when it first came out. Wasted my money on the premium because I just sacked it off. But yeah, Battlefield 3 is probably the game I've put the most out into ever on any game, really.
They all put in a good 200 hours, I think it was, 300 hours into Modern Warfare 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a lot of friends who had Modern Warfare 2 as well.
I think I've hit about 55 hours on this game so far.
Oh, that's not going to work with my ion bullets, mate. Sorry.
But the highest game that I've put the most time and effort into is probably Skyrim. That's about 500 hours.
I put about 90 into Skyrim and then I think I was done on that.
No,
Here's a little bit of trivia on Skyrim for you if you didn't know. You know the main dragon of the story, Parthenax?
Mm-hmm.
He's the same voice actor who does Super Mario.
Huh.
That's a weird one.
It's new every day.
Do you know, have you watched on YouTube the many voices of Mark Hamill?
I have not, no.
Half of the voices that he's done, I've been like, what? For example, I knew he voiced the Joker, but I didn't know he voiced the Fire Lord in Avatar.
Ah, yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yep.
That fight was amazing. That was as Dragon Ball Z as that show got.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh,
That's
let me
just
catch up on some of these comments. Yeah, I absolutely love Avatar. I love Legend of Korra. I've got 2 of the big hardback Dark Horse comic books. Oh, they're so nice. And at the minute now, I'm trying to collect. I know most of the games are shit, but I'm just collecting Avatar games now.
Do you know what I bought my partner today for a very late anniversary present?
What?
The Lord of the Rings book, and it's not
nice.
in 3 parts; it's in 1 book.
The thick one.
Hardback as well.
Sepp is saying, Ethan is saying top 3 games: Halo 3, Knights of the Old Republic, and Creed 3. Worst games are just too many. Sepp, top 3 worst games: PES 2016, Kinect Star Wars, Drake of the 99 Dragons. I've never even heard of that. Ethan, what do you think about not having prequel trilogy modes on Battlefront like the Clone Wars? Yeah, like Kirky was saying, this game lacks a lot of content, and I've said it as well. I mean, the fact that there's no Galaxy at War mode or campaign mode is a little bit disappointing.
I loved Galactic Conquest.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, not Galaxy at War, Galactic Conquest. But you know, I'm sure they're going to bring that back, and that's kind of made me remember a game of PC way back when. Do you remember the Star Wars RTS game? What ran? I can't remember the name of it, but it ran on the Age of Empires 2 engine, and it was really cool. No, not
Empire at War.
Yeah, well, there was the awesome Empire at War as well, wasn't there? Which kind of played like, well, it was fucking amazing.
I know the one you mean now. I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
Dark Command or something, or Dark Forces. Maybe?
Yeah, somewhat like that. Yeah, it ran on Age of Empires game engine, and it was quite fun. Ethan loves Halo. Yeah, I just had an urge a couple of years ago to get through the Halo games. I'd never really played them because I was on. When that whole 2 generations of consoles ago came out, I started on GameCube. So I had a GameCube, then I got a PS2 without a fucking memory card. So I finished Final Fantasy X without a memory card. I kept my PS2 on for like fucking 6 days, and I just caned that game. Because my mum didn't buy me a memory card and she refused to pay £40, and now I can buy them for about 10p. But yeah, GameCube, PS2. I got an Xbox later on, and that's where I first discovered Knights of the Old Republic. They played like shit, and then I got it on PC and it was amazing. So Halo, I finished Halo 1, I finished Halo 2. Both of them had the flooding, which annoyed the shit out of me, and then I got halfway through Halo 3 and just sacked it off. But I heard good things about Reach and ODST. Oh, Kirk's been dropped again.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Damn, is this stream still going? I hope it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, in terms of Halo, I'm way behind on Halo. You love and hate fighter games. Yeah, I'm the same, man. The fighting games I enjoy tend to be buggy, broken ones like Rival Schools on Dreamcast and a couple of the Dead or Alive games. Hey, he's back.
Yes, I think I might have to call it a night because my internet is not. Well, I can talk for a little bit, of course, but my internet is not enjoying me playing Battlefront at the moment.
Been a bit there. What's your speeds? What are you on?
I have no idea, but my hub, it's like 8 years old.
Wow.
Great, not great.
Yeah, the thing what's annoying. I mean, I've recently moved providers. I was with Sky Fibre, and I was getting about 50 meg download and about 10 upload. But for the same price, I'm now on Virgin and I get 90 to 100 download, but only 6 upload. But the thing is, with Virgin, their goddamn super hub is so shit for gaming. I had to go into the advanced settings and open loads of ports and blah 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 blah. Ugh, just a hassle.
Oh, just confirmed, by the way, No Man's Sky launched 10th of August in Europe, 12th of August in the UK.
Okay.
When? So can you repeat that, Paul? Because I couldn't hear him.
10th of August, UK, 12th I think
Birthday present for me!
in America.
Birthday present for me! Birthday present for me!
So it's like a month and a half delay. God. Well, at least they're fixing it.
I mean, wait till my birthday, well, 3 days after my birthday.
We can't really complain about the delay, like I say, man. I mean, big games normally have 100 people working on them. This game's getting made by 10 people, and they must be working their absolute asses off.
And I'm guessing they want it pristine before.
Oh, absolutely. It needs to have a good launch. That's the thing.
You have so many, especially with terrible from short.
Yeah. Ah, damn, dead. I got absolutely wrecked then. Well, I've gained a subscriber tonight, and I hope with the whole plug in the channels, Ethan Buddy, that's the point, my man. If you're interested, Cam has got a channel called Kamikaze, Kirky's got a channel called The Kirky Life. Why not check those out? Throw some subs our way. That'd be awesome as well, man.
Should I start streaming myself?
It's up to you, man.
Not sure. I'm in 2 minds.
But of course, be sure to subscribe to Paul Poppin as well. You know, the main guy here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can all get some subs, and then we'll see you in some future streams as well, Ethan, buddy. Maybe talk about some other games you like. This has all been Star Wars, but I mean, I play Metal Gear Solid and some other cool games. Sepp, you put 800 hours into TF2. Is that Team Fortress? Wow. Wow, man, your guy must have so many hats. Kingdom Hearts 2, yeah, fantastic game. Battle Realms, you guys might not have heard of it. Battle Realms. Is that the free MMO on PlayStation? No, that's Free Realms. That were a piece of shit on PS3. Forgive me for even mentioning that heinous game. God, terrible game. Ethan, finished Reach, Halo 1, 2, 3, Halo 4, ODST and War. Halo Wars, that game would be definitely up my street because I absolutely love RTS games.
Well, Halo Wars 2 coming out.
Ah, yeah. I think an RTS game what I put the most time into was Warcraft 3. God, I spent most of my high school PC life on Warcraft 3. And the expansion as well, the Frozen Throne. What a game. What a cool story Arthas has got, if you know World of Warcraft or Warcraft.
Do you reckon the Blizzard is ever going to go back and actually do a Warcraft 4?
I mean,
hyped would that be?
They should do, but Blizzard Activision now, isn't it? The whole...
Yeah.
Blizzard do what EA do now. They don't need to put effort into games. They're making enough, even with Warcraft's diminishing subscriber base. I don't know. I mean, at its peak, they had 10 million people paying £8 a month. I mean, what are they on now? They're on about 4 million players. Yeah, I'll invite you. And the thing is, I'm not going to lie, the Warcraft movie looks damn impressive.
Oh, it looks good. Yeah.
I'm a massive, in terms of the lore of Warcraft, I'm a huge fan. But in terms of World of Warcraft, I'm just not an MMO player, really. I can play a few of them. I'm going to give Star Trek a go. I played Old Republic.
Star Trek a go as well.
Yeah, I played a little bit of DC Universe, but it's the same thing to me. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 and got bored. But yeah, as I was saying, with this Warcraft movie coming out, I can see World of Warcraft's sub-base increasing a little bit, because there's going to be casual people watching that and going, oh, you know what, I'll give World of Warcraft a go. Yeah, Sepp knows, Rival Schools, what a game.
I'll give you a game which I was really... I haven't been disappointed by many games I've owned, because I tend to only buy games which I know for a fact I'll really enjoy. One game which really disappointed me was Star Wars Battlefront Road Squadron.
Oh, PSP game.
Yeah. If you looked at it on the surface, it was very similar to Renegade Squadron. Like, there was maps, but there was hardly any new innovation for the day. But it hurts so much more if you look at it in retrospect, because all of the assets Star Wars Battlefront 3 by Radical, and everything was going to be that game shoved into Elite Squadron. So it has counter space battles, it has the same story the Battlefront 3 was going to.
Oh really?
And so you're actually playing a history there that never got to live its full potential.
Right.
I still own a PSP, Ethan, actually. I've moved on to the station for now, and I don't ever use it for games. I only use it for like music and videos and YouTube and such. I still own my PSP. Still some wonderful games there, like a Warhammer 40,000 Squad Command. That was a great game.
I've still got a PSP. I tell you the games what I still play on PSP. What is it? There's that Lord of the Rings Tactics.
I've got that.
I've also got Dungeons and Dragons Tactics, which is really good because that actually runs on the D&D 3.5 rules, and I've been a dungeon master for over 10 years. I've not played D&D for a while because I live away from all of my friends who I played D&D with, which is a shame. I know, man. I know. I mean, at the workplace where I am now, luckily there's a handful of nerds who are into the same things. I mean, I've just started playing Magic the Gathering again with a friend of mine. We're going to go card shopping soon.
I know it sounds weird, but would Dungeons and Dragons work on Skype?
See, this is the thing, buddy. There's a website called Roll20.net, and you can play D&D over this website. So I'm hoping to set up I don't think I'm going to be setting up a D&D game. I'm going to be doing the Star Wars version of D&D. It's called Star Wars Sagas Edition. So I've got a storyline set up for that. I just need to sort out some players and some time to do it. So if you're interested, jump in, man.
I've done a Naruto D&D setting before.
Oh yeah, I've tried doing that before. Yeah, I've also looked at some fan-made Mass Effect ones as well, but that didn't really work that well.
The thing is though, with me and my mates, because we had a dungeon master. Damn. This is how I got into D&D. It was only like last year.
Yeah.
And I know the basics as a player. I tend to stick with a rogue type or a tank.
Yeah.
And so that's the only character customization I know.
Right. So what are you playing? Is it D&D 5th edition?
At the moment with my friends, I'm playing Pathfinder.
All right.
but we because the DM that is the DM doesn't know the rules properly. He's still researching it.
Right.
We've kind of made our own rules as well.
Yeah.
So some of the stuff that actually happens during the game, for example, roll a 1, critical failure. But then we have to roll a second dice in our rules to find out what the critical failure does.
Yeah. House rules are always good, man.
So, for example, if you roll a 20, you only trip over. If you roll a 1, you chop your friend's head off, for example. And that character's automatically dead.
Right.
So, it's kind of... Even though it's kind of unfair in one way, but it's a lot of fun.
The funniest use of a house rule I've ever seen was this post I saw on Facebook. This group of adventurers snuck up on these orc guards on a cliff, and one of the players decides to go, right, I'm going to sneak up and I'm going to push the guard off the cliff. He rolls a 1, which is a critical failure, and the DM, the genius he is, says, right, you walk up to the orc, but instead of pushing him, you lightly caress his back. He turns around and looks awkwardly at you. What do you do? And I just died laughing. I'm like, whoa, what a fucking DM.
So mine was I rolled a critical failure one time. We was going up against this wizard.
Right.
An undead. He raises the undead basically.
Right.
And I rolled a critical 1. Failed.
Yeah.
Rolled again. Critical 1 again. Apparently I trip over and stab my teammate in the back who was I had to roll damage. I rolled a 20 damage.
Nice.
And it killed him instantly.
Fucking
right?
hell.
He dies, and then the magic user brings him back from the dead, and they start attacking me.
Back out of this one. Well, see, Sep's just saying that he's always been interested in D&D. If I can get this game set up, Sep, I mean, we're going to be doing a Star Wars one, or if whoever's interested, I've also got a role-playing game called Mutants and Masterminds, which is a superhero D&D, which I would love to play, because I've read the rulebook back to front. I've got a campaign set in an alternate DC universe, if that's, you know, something you'd be interested in. But the rules are absolutely amazing for creating a superhero. You can pretty much create anything you can imagine. It's fantastic. I'd love to do that, but at the minute I want to get a Star Wars one off the ground, because Star Wars is my first and foremost passion in this universe.
I used to own Star Wars Monopoly.
Ooh, yeah, Star Wars Monopoly. I've got Star Wars Risk, which is awesome. Also, as well, if you've heard of the Risk board game, I've got the Metal Gear Solid edition, which is absolutely amazing.
Ooh.
And I know there's a Halo one. But in terms of talking about PSP anyway, Ethan, if you're still there, buddy, the games I play the D&D Conquest, or D&D Tactics, Lord of the Rings Tactics. There was also a top-down dungeon crawler game called, is it Ultimate Alliance or something? I used to play that a lot. It kind of played like Baldur's Gate, the D&D Baldur's Gate games, if you remember those. I also used to play Splinter Cell Essentials. There was this RPG game I used to play as well. Popo Lacroix. Does anyone remember that? Popo Lacroix was amazing. Breath of Fire 3, Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core. All sorts, actually. Yeah. I'll tell you what, actually. Are you streaming, Cam?
I could do.
Because I'm going to end my stream here, I think, on this game tonight. Yeah, that's 2 Star Wars streams tonight I've done. So yeah, Ethan, buddy, if you want to stay up to date with everything that's going on the channel, throw a subscribe, maybe check out Kamikaze and Kirky Life's channels as well. They've got some great videos on there. And Sep, always a pleasure, buddy. Thanks for inviting all your little what do you call them? Your little army of banana followers, or army of followers. Always appreciate it. I think I've gone up 2 subscribers tonight, so that's cool.
I've gone up a subscriber, I know.
Hey!
I've gone up
so thank you very much, you have subscribed.
Same.
Oh, Ethan, just before we go then, he just said, What do you think about no campaign for Battlefront? Yeah, we discussed this a little bit. It's a bit of a shame there's no campaign, and I know EA have already announced that Battlefront 2 is definitely coming out, and they're possibly putting a campaign in. We knew number 2 were going to come out because this game has made all the monies, even though it gets some flack. I think they've shipped over 15 million copies of this.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. You can actually draw a lot of. I know we were talking about how safe Star Wars Episode 7 was earlier.
Yeah, this.
I think you can draw a lot of parallels to this game. I mean,
yeah,
it's safe. DICE wanted to make a good quality gameplay mechanic as opposed to the best game with them in a short amount of time as well.
Yeah.
I don't think the campaign is necessary to have a good Battlefront game, but if we're going to have a campaign or a single player element which can keep people entertained for hours on end, they need to make sure that the multiplayer element has got plenty to get stuck into, not just game modes, the maps, the customization, the guns themselves. And if they can do that for Battlefront 2, or whatever they're going to call it, brilliant. I think there's going to be a Battlefront after Battlefront 2 if they nail all the elements correctly.
Yeah, totally agree, man.
Ethan's asking, when's your next live stream?
I'll be streaming again.
20 minutes.
I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Yeah. Because I'm most likely.
I'm not going to advertise myself on your channel.
You up?
Oof. I said I'm not going to advertise myself on your channel. I was about to say that I'm streaming, but
no, it's fine, man. Go for it, because I'm going to be ending the stream. Anti-Uberforce has just jumped in. That's my buddy Chris. Sorry, you've jumped in right at the back end, man. Hopefully you'll catch the next one. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow.
I'm streaming the final part of Life is Strange tomorrow. Final chapter.
Don't know what I'm playing tomorrow, actually.
So, Fields galore tomorrow.
Do some more Star Wars.
I'm going to be streaming at some point in the future.
Yeah.
I imagine soon, though, unfortunately.
When internet is all nice and whatnot.
When internet is better, yes.
Yeah. Sep's followers are called Banana Dogs. Wow.
I still need a nickname for mine.
I'm not even at that point yet. I don't really have a following for streams. I think people just jump in randomly, and if they stay, that's awesome.
Well, we should call yours the Hounds.
The Hounds, wow.
The Hound Dogs.
Well, I mean, my name is my channel name is obviously from Metal Gear Solid, and Foxhound is a unit. So see, that's cheesy, that, but welcome to the unit. That'd be cool.
How about the Paul Walkers?
Yeah, that'd be sweet, actually. Yeah. What about yours, Kirk? Yours is what? Welcome to the Fleet or something? That'd be cool.
Oh, I've got no name for my subscribers at the moment. I didn't think about it hard.
It's like there's a guy I watch every now and then called Skilled Apple, and he's absolutely exploding in terms of live streaming at the minute, man. I mean, he streams every day, and he streams for 4 or 5 hours at a time, so he racks up thousands of views. And he's the core, Skilled Apple core. He's got it nailed.
Cool, yeah.
He's got it nailed. So yeah, Ethan, I'll be streaming tomorrow, buddy. I don't know whereabouts you are in the world, but I always stream around 10:30 or 11 PM UK time. It's the only time I get to stream. Once I actually buy some internet plugs, so I can stream up in the attic, hardwired connection, I should be able to do some streaming during the day as well, which would be pretty sweet. So yeah, I'll call it quits for tonight, guys. So thank you to everyone for joining myself and my pals playing a bit of Star Wars and watching Kirky destroy me in a couple of matches on the opposite team.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'll see everyone at tomorrow's stream, hopefully. Right.